SpongeBob SquarePants Mysteries Find a Missing Star. Chapter 12. I hoped we were getting somewhere. Maybe this new angle Patrick wanting to be like Squidward would pay off. We could check out the places Squidward liked. The dance studio, the art museum, the concert hall, and see if maybe Patrick went there. But something told me that wasn't what was really going on. To tell the truth, I'd only said the thing about Squidward being Patrick's idol to keep my partner from blowing his top. We needed another break. And right at that moment, I saw someone who might be able to tell us something. Someone who walked all over Bikini Bottom every day. Yeah, every once in a while, Lady Luck tosses me a bone. As they walked out of Squidward's front door, SpongeBob spotted the mail carrier approaching his pineapple house. He rushed over to the mail carrier, reaching him just as he was pulling a handful of mail out of his brown shoulder bag. "Hi, Norton," SpongeBob said to him, waving. "Oh, hi, SpongeBob," Norton said. "Here's your mail." He handed him a small stack of envelopes, magazines, and catalogs. SpongeBob shuffled through the mail. "Black mail!" he exclaimed. "What?" Squidward cried. "A threat from a blackmailer?" "No, black mail," SpongeBob said. "See?" He held up a black envelope. "It's from the colored envelope of the Month Club. Last month was pink. Cool, huh?" Squidward rolled his eyes. No. Looking SpongeBob up and down, Norton said, "Oh, I like your new look, SpongeBob. The coat, the hat, it's really working. Very chic." "Thanks, Norton," SpongeBob said, tipping his hat a little farther forward. "Listen, I wonder if you could answer a quick question for me." "Sure," Norton said, reaching into his bag for Squidward's mail. "What is it?" "Did you happen to see Patrick yesterday?" Handing Squidward his bundle of mail, Norton thought about it. Yeah, I did. Coming out of Squidward's house. He had ice cream on his face and some paint on his clothes." SpongeBob was encouraged by Norton's answer. He tried to exchange a positive look with Squidward, but he was too busy looking through his mail. "Oh, my new issue of Fancy Eating!" Squidward said. 27 exciting new ways to serve canned bread. Did Patrick happen to mention where he was headed?" SpongeBob asked. Norton nodded, pulling Patrick's mail out of his bag. "As a matter of fact, yes, he did. To Grandmother's house." "Do you know where Patrick's grandmother lives?" "Not his grandmother's house," the mail carrier clarified. "Your grandmother's house." That was an answer SpongeBob hadn't expected. "Well, I've got lots more mail to deliver. See you around, SpongeBob." Norton headed onto Patrick's route to deliver his mail. SpongeBob just stood there watching him go, thinking, why would Patrick go to his grandmother's house all by himself? Squidward was thinking the same thing. Why would Patrick go to your grandmother's house? "I don't know," SpongeBob admitted. "But I know who does." "SpongeBob!" Grandma happily exclaimed when she opened the door of her little thatch-roofed cottage. "What a nice surprise!" She was always thrilled to see her favorite grandson. "Hi, Grandma!" SpongeBob said, dropping his tough guy manner. He loved his grandmother, and he didn't care who knew it. She kissed the top of his head. "Mwah! You're just in time for cookies. I'm about to take them out of the oven." The delicious smell of baking cookies wafted out through the front door. Inside, a timer rang. Ding! "Come on in." Soon SpongeBob and Squidward were seated at Grandma's table with glasses of milk and warm cookies. SpongeBob took a big bite and chewed. Scrumptious as always, Grandma. You make the best cookies in the world." "Thank you, dear," Grandma said, pouring herself a cup of hot tea.
I'm glad you're enjoying them, but remember, don't talk with your mouth full. SpongeBob swallowed before he spoke.
Go- yes, Grandma.
Squidward wanted to get back on track with their investigation. The sooner they found Patrick, the sooner he could move on to his career as a world-famous artist. He cleared his throat. Ahem, SpongeBob, didn't you have a question for Mrs. SquarePants? Oh, please, Squidward, Grandma protested as she spooned sugar into her tea. Call me Grandma. Oh, sure, Squidward said. SpongeBob, don't you have a question for Grandma? That's better, Grandma said, smiling. SpongeBob nodded.
Oh, yes, Squidward, you're right.
He turned to his grandmother.
Grandma, may I have another cookie?
Of course, sweetheart, Grandma said, passing him the plate piled high with warm cookies. Have two. As SpongeBob eagerly reached for more cookies, Squidward interrupted him. I mean, didn't you want to ask your grandma about our investigation? Investigation? Grandma asked, looking worried. Am I in some kind of trouble? If this is about my taxes, that lawyer assured me.
No, Grandma,
SpongeBob told her.
you're not in any trouble. We're investigating the disappearance of my friend Patrick. Was he here yesterday?
Grandma smiled. Oh, yes. He often stops by for a little visit. Almost every day, in fact. Crunching another bite of cookie, SpongeBob looked surprised. He chewed, swallowed, and said,
Huh? Really? Patrick comes to your house almost every day? Without me?
Sure, Grandma said. Didn't you know that? Stay tuned for Chapter 13 coming up soon.